Dalvin Cook signed with the Jets. Zeke signed with the Patriots. So my question to you is, who will have more success with their new team?
See, it's a tough question. It really is.
And I think also on your answer, just to preface, like for people listening, this doesn't mean who's going to be better. It is completely situational. It really
100%.
is.
That's what makes it so tough, because my thing is, okay, so they both are going to be obviously competing with talented backs for touches. I mean, no matter what, we know they're very talented backs themselves. However, I would say Dalvin leans much more towards the side of, like, he might be still at his peak. And we know Zeke, I'm over here rhyming on accident, but we know Zeke is much more leaning towards, he's kind of fighting with what he has left in the tank. He still produces for being a power back. He's lost the elusiveness. He's kind of transitioned his style. Whereas with Dalvin, you have still a very productive, elusive back, somebody who you really can rely on in a lot of situations. But again, then the Jets, the way that their running back room is stacked, I think they're going to use them a lot more situation. I think we're going to see a lot more faces. And then with the Patriots, I love Ramondre too, though, where it's like Ramondre and Zeke might just be like a two-headed they kind of like, I don't want to say a two-headed monster, but they got a two-headed something going on there. You know what I mean? So that's how I view it. But to answer the question, I guess I got to go with Dalvin, because I think Dalvin has more in the tank.
Yeah, so after my research, I was actually very, very split, and I didn't know if I could come up with an answer. So Dalvin Cook has actually had 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Like, a lot of people think, like, maybe he wasn't as efficient as a runner last year, but he actually still put up 1,000 yards last year. Zeke has 1,000-yard seasons. Zeke has 4 1,000-yard seasons as well, but he had a career low in attempts last year and did not have 1,000 yards. I believe he had like 870 or something like that. So this is how I kind of look at it, okay? Both teams were pretty shit in the run block. Patriots were 29th and Jets were 31st, according to PFF last year. Breece Hall, ew.
That's just atrocious. I didn't think the Patriots would be that bad, bro.
Yeah, the Patriots are pretty bad. They were pretty good in pass blocking, though. So technically the Patriots have a better O-line. I trust the Patriots O-line to stay healthier than the Jets. I don't know if you saw, but the Jets, there's a rumor out there that they're trying to trade for David Bakhtiari, which I would love to see for unbiased reasons. And Breece Hall, I think, is a little bit more explosive, but he's coming off an injury, an ACL injury. But he's off the PUP list. Dalvin Cook is actually still recovering from an injury, a shoulder injury. So here's how I look at it. Breece Hall is going to get way more work in the pass game, and he's way more explosive, right? And Dalvin Cook, he's still that star to me. He can still be a starting running back. So this is how I look at it. Zeke is going to get more short yardage situation, goal line carries. So statistically, Zeke could have like a more productive year in terms of like touchdowns, but Dalvin could still have the rush yards. Like, I still think Dalvin could possibly go for a K, like even with Breece Hall in there. But it's just like, it's so frustrating because not like badly, but the Jets just have such a talented running back room, like Israel Abakanda, and then they have Zonovan Knight. They have Michael Carter, who they drafted in the second round, I want to say, like 2 years ago.
It's like people are forgetting about him nowadays, and he's still such a talented back.
He's so good. And that was why also I think it was frustrating why they got Elijah Moore out of there. Is like they've actually done like a really, really good job of drafting their offensive core, and it's like almost like they're getting beat out by better players, which is, if you're an organization, that's what you want. It's just unfortunate they couldn't work out with Elijah Moore, because I think he's actually going to be really, really good on the Browns. So to end my long rant, I think that Cook will probably get more coverage as a better player, but they'll probably have equally as productive seasons in their own sense for their own teams.
No, honestly, 100%. And, like, I'm with you 100% on what you said about Zeke. I think for fantasy purposes, Zeke might be a little sneaky with the touchdowns he's going to get.
Like a Jamal Williams role almost. And if you look at it, there's not they don't have the weapons that the Jets have on offense. So they may lean more on the running back room. Like Juju's going to be their main guy. Like Juju, Devontae Parker. So it's really going to be Zeke or Ramondre, in my opinion.
No, 100%. And, Ramondre's awesome on the goal line. But, again, doesn't mean you can't, doesn't mean that we're not going to switch out get a few reps in for both of them on the goal line. So you never know. And, Bill, he likes to switch it up. We're going to, not make it too easy to game plan. I think we'll see plenty of Zeke touches on the goal line.
Plenty. I think I think Zeke. Let's do a prediction. How many touchdowns will Zeke have this year?
I gotta go. I'm gonna go 11.
11. Okay. I'm gonna go crazy. No. I'm
You're
not
gonna go
gonna
16.
I was gonna say 13, but let's go nice. Let's go 9. Let's go 9. I think
Okay.
Zeke could have 9 touchdowns this year. So in regard, do you have anything more you want to talk about on Zeke or Cook? Or
No, nothing more other than both running back rooms got a lot better.
I agree.